Who are your guys' favorite saints?
Future Father Tristan.
Didn't we have
Saint.
this on episode one time?
Yeah.
There is nothing new under the sun.
Oh, so this episode's cooked right now.
If you remember the saint you said last time, let's say a different one this time. How about that?
I think
Okay, that's going to take 5 seconds.
And then tell us why.
I'm gonna tell us what.
Okay, you start.
Yeah, I knew you couldn't think of one. You're all talk. You're all talk.
Saint Carlo Acutis.
Oh, beautiful.
Wow.
Right here, right? Is this,
Oh
this
yeah,
guy?
that's him.
Yeah.
That's him.
Okay, why though?
He was a very young and selfless man. He grew up in a very wealthy family, which
Okay.
would lead someone to think that someone that grows into a wealthy family is more prone to being obsessed with money, but he wasn't. He would take the money his parents would give him. He would go to church, give his money to the less fortunate. He had a big devotion to the Eucharist. He was a man that was very close to prayer, and he was a model for the kids his age. That's why having a millennial saint is something that goes a very long way.
I actually think of the seminary patron a lot, Marabba. He was a smart dude. He was a convert, and conversion at the time brought a lot of, at the very least, social rejection. And then he became a monk, and him and his friend did a lot of journeys to the West, and they were visiting the other sides of Christianity, and he was collecting theological manuscripts. Became a bishop, became patriarch, and then even as patriarch, there was division in his church to the point where each diocese had 2 different bishops. I look at the problems in the church today and division and corruption and all these things, and like I'm tempted to just like almost give up, like, okay, forget it. I just want to like go into a cave and pray and leave me alone, everybody. He looked at something much worse than what we have today. And he said, okay, let's deal with it. Let's hear your case one by one. And he said, okay, I think you got the better case. Thank you for retiring right now. And he would retire immediately. He had the sort of
they would
social power to do that. And
they would obey him
They would
too,
obey him.
which is crazy because he must have had that humility and respect that other people would have had for him.
And then he went to prison, and 7 years he was in prison. I think it was because of his conversion. And while he was in prison, he was still writing letters and administrating the church, and he died. And there's something called a white martyrdom, where it's not this hour of suffering and then you're dead. It is years of little tiny suffering that you're going to carry for the good of the church in these little ways that you have no idea how it's going to help in the long run. Oh my gosh, that's inspiring.
Mine is Saint Teresa of Lisieux. She struggled a lot. Her mom died when she was young. Her siblings died when they were babies. And so because of that, she had a lot of emotional issues, and she was very sensitive to things. And she even writes about it in her book. And she describes the sainthood as a big mountain that she couldn't climb. And so she says, okay, then I'm just going to have Jesus carry me. It's like a simple way, you know?
Yeah.
It's truly like the meaning of full surrender to God. That's why a small girl like her in a obscure town in France, she became one of the greatest saints of the church. What about you?
Mother Mary, honestly.
You can't beat her. You can't beat her.
I know. I mean, but like, she's
like
the
what?
best. Yeah. Like,
Tell
she's
us.
the GOAT.